Alright, folks. Time for your WWE Extreme Rules preview for It's the Natural Born Thriller. So, welcome everyone. So, let's get right to it. It's going to be taking place on July 4th, 2019 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And it just goes to show you how much I care less about this pay per view. But I'm going to go through the card anyways. And I will watch the pay per view as well. But at the same time, I'm not intrigued. I'm not, you know, so thrilled for the main card. But let's get to it though. Starting off first with was obviously it's going to be the pre-show. It's going to be for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. The WWE Cruiserweight Champion Drew Gulak versus Tony Nese. This match is going to be good. Unfortunately, it's going to be on the pre-show, which is a damn shame, But it is what it is, and yeah. WWE Extreme Rules 2019 for this Cruiserweight Championship is on the pre-show. Why would they not have it on the main show? It's beyond me. But at the same time, no shocker at all with that. But anyways, Drew Gulak's gonna retain. No, I don't see Tony's win the belt back. So now for the main cards. You got the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Rodder defend their Raw Tag Team Championships against the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. The Usos could win it, and the WWE could continue to bury the Revival, aka the burial. So, but at the same time, I'm gonna go with the Revival to retain here. After all the bullshit the Usos put them through with the whole Usi hot, and the whole manscaping, the whole type of bullshit and all that, and the whole thing with the block party at the time, the Revival needs to win here. So, in a way to get payback. Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley in the last man standing match. Surprised it's not a weightlifting match, represents to who could lift the most weights, But anyways, but this will be last man standing match. I hear about Braun Strowman's going to get a new push in WWE. I don't care. It's still not gonna make me watch it though. And let's say they do give him a push. What's it gonna lead to? What's this new push mean? Is he gonna be Universal Champion? Is he gonna be WWE Champion with this whole wild card rule? Fuck you. I don't care about Braun Strowman anymore on the main roster anyways. You bury him so much on the main roster. You pour him so badly on the main roster so much. You want me to get invested in him again? Because you go give him a new push at the Extreme Rules. So no, forget it. And nothing against Braun Strowman. Nothing against him personally. Still like Braun Strowman, obviously. But I'm not gonna invest my time on the main roster. After hearing that Braun Strowman's going to get a new push. Where's the push going to lead to? Nowhere. It didn't do anything with him before when he feuded Roman Reigns. It didn't do anything with him last year when he won the Great Royal Rumble, winning the trophy. It didn't lead to anything with him winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. Didn't lead anything at all for him at all these years. Especially with him winning a title belt with a tag title belt with a 9-year-old kid, Nicholas. So they can do whatever you want with Braun Strowman all you want. I don't care, but I'll still go with Braun Strowman to win here. I mean, Bobby Lashley should be the one winning here, but I'm going to go with Braun Strowman for the win. Ricochet defends his United States Championship against the new, well, actually, the real AJ Styles, basically, with him being a heel. He turned heel. I think he should win. I don't know if he should win the United States Championship. I think he should. But, in a way, he kind of needs to win anyways because you just turned him heel. I mean, what was the point of him turning him heel if you're not going to have him win the United States Championship against for Ricochet? Like with last year, what was the point of turning Shinsuke Nakamura turning him heel, where it's going to lead to him eventually winning the WWE Championship against AJ Styles, even at one point when he was allowed to cheat to win. So yeah, WWE doing this whole thing with AJ Styles turning heel, and what's it going to mean? Is he going to win the United States Championship? I don't know if he is or not. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell sometimes. When WWE turns them heel, and then they don't get anything after, and then they don't win nothing after that. I'll give you another example too. Braun Strowman, they had him turn heel while he was Mr. Money in the Bank. He cashed in on Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell, and then in the Hell in a Cell match with with no rules, they ended a no contest because Brock Lesnar interrupted the match. But yeah, I'm gonna go Ricochet to win though. Yeah, he should retain, and then they continue on with the feud between Ricochet and AJ Styles. Leading to SummerSlam. Whatever. Aleister Black finally will have his match, since not been on wrestling on SmackDown for a long time. All they have to do is just cut promos. He'll be going up against Cesaro because wild card rule. Aleister Black to win. Then we get to the Triple Threat Tag Team match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. You got Daniel Bryan and Rowan, the Tag Team Champions, versus Big E and Xavier Woods, New Day, versus Otis and Tucker, Heavy Machinery. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan and Rowan to retain. Bayley will defend her SmackDown Women's Championship against both women from Raw, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Because wild card rule, Bayley to win. And they can finally end this this terrible feud that they got Bayley doing with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Kofi Kingston defends his WWE Championship against Samoa Joe. I don't see Samoa Joe win this match. I don't see him win this belt because he's from Raw. The whole wild card rule bullshit. I don't see him win this match anyways. Samoa Joe is just a filler. Kofi Kingston is going to retain. There you go. What else is there to say? What do you want me to say? If Samoa Joe loses, I'm going to rant. You're damn right I'm going to rant. You guys should know this, Ray. I'm sick and tired of seeing Samoa Joe losing. This makes no sense why Samoa Joe is going after Kofi Kingston. Because Samoa Joe is from Raw, not SmackDown. Kofi Kingston should be fighting guys from SmackDown for the WWE Championship. WWE's fucking suck, man. They build Samoa Joe to be a monster, and then they have him lose the feud. Which means, what pertains to Samoa Joe, build him like a monster, it means nothing. Seth Rollins, who is the man's man, right? Teaming up with Becky Lynch. Rollins and Becky Lynch will be defending their respective belts. Seth Rollins with his Universal Championship. Becky Lynch with her Raw Women's Championship against Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans in the last chance winner-take-all mixed tag team Extreme Rules match for the Raw Women's Championship and for the Universal Championship. Well, a long title for a stipulation for this main event, by the way. I don't think it's going to be the main event to close the show. I'll tell you, I think I know what is going to be the main event once we get to it, but that's I'm assuming this match probably is going to be probably the third main event, and then we get to the second main event, which will be Kofi Kingston and Samoa Joe, and then I'll get to the final main event, which I believe that will be the last main event. But I'll get to that later. I'll get to that when I get to it. But yeah, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch will defend their respective belts against Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans. This will be Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans' last chance in this winner-take-all, and this mixed tag team, and this Extreme Rules match for the Universal Championship for Seth Rollins and the Raw Women's Championship from Becky Lynch. Seth and Becky to retain. And let me just say this: fuck Seth Rollins. And finally, what I believe is going to be the main event to close the show for Extreme Rules is going to be the No Holds Barred tag team match between The Undertaker and Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. What pertains to The Undertaker and Roman Reigns, they're the one to declare and to defend their yard. And at the same time, Undertaker and Roman Reigns, back in 2017, they wrestled each other at WrestleMania. What pertains to whose yard is going to be. It's going to be my yard. It's going to be my yard, and blah, blah, blah. And Roman Reigns beat Undertaker at WrestleMania, which was bullshit anyways. Not because of Roman Reigns. You know, now it's not, it's not all Roman Reigns' fault. It's the position that WWE put him in. So, and Roman Reigns always saying, I retire you, Undertaker. This is my yard now. And here's Undertaker back in WWE, still wrestling. I thought he was supposed to retire. I thought, it's not Roman Reigns' yard, but now Undertaker's back. Whenever he decided to come back, like what pertains to Saudi Arabia, what pertains to Australia, what pertains to, rare appearances on Raw or SmackDown, either way. Yeah. And Roman Reigns is teaming up with Undertaker, the same Roman Reigns who said to Undertaker, I retired you, Undertaker. This is my yard now. Bullshit storyline, no continuity whatsoever. Why are there other teams if they if Undertaker should be having some grudge against Roman Reigns for beating him at WrestleMania? Makes no fucking sense. And you know what? At this point, Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre, they should win. And have Shane McMahon pin the Undertaker. Since you want to keep featuring Shane McMahon on TV a lot more than Aleister Black, than Cesaro, than Cedric Alexander, than Shinsuke Nakamura, than Finn Balor, than Andrade Cien Almas, than the Revival, and whoever else that's not being treated right. And I'm not going to include Mike Kanellis, because Mike Kanellis, fuck him, he's a sellout. So yeah, there you go. Let's go through this again. Again, well, I'm assuming it's going to be the pre-show. It's going to be Drew Gulak and Tony Nese for the Cruiserweight Championship. Drew Gulak to go over on Tony Nese. Then for the main card, you got the Revival going, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, the Revival to go over on the Usos. Excuse me. But I'm going to go with this. Bobby Lashley to go over on Braun Strowman. Ricochet to go over on AJ Styles to retain his United States Championship. Also, Black to go over on Cesaro. Daniel Bryan and Rowan to go over to retain their SmackDown Tag titles. Bayley to go over to retain her SmackDown Women's title. Kofi Kingston. Now, I want Samoa Joe to win, but I know Samoa Joe is just a filler here for Kofi Kingston, so that's why I'm saying Kofi Kingston to go over. Undertaker and Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre, with Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre go over, with Shane McMahon pinning Undertaker. And finally, Rollins and Lynch to go over to retain their respective championship titles. And there you go, folks. That's my WWE Extreme Rules preview. Now, the question is, will WWE Extreme Rules really be Extreme Rules, or will it be extremely crappy rules? We'll find out this coming Sunday. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. You all take care. Peace on the streets. For this Natural Born Driller, I'm out.